And with me is the Herald. This is the Herald, and as you can see, the headline, of course, today being the 11th of August. Today, we're going to be celebrating and commemorating our heroes. Youth should emulate spirit of sacrifice and unity. And of course, this is from our President Mnangagwa has challenged young people to embrace the spirit of sacrifice of national development and emulate brave sons and daughters who sacrificed their lives to free the country from brutal colonial rule. And Zimbabwe pays tribute to its heroes today, and all is set for Heroes Day commemorations today, with President Mnangagwa presiding over the main event at the National Heroes Acre in Harare, while ministers for provincial affairs and devolution will preside over the proceedings at provincial venues across the country. Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage Minister Kazimbe yesterday said all was in place for the commemorations after visiting the National Heroes Acre to assess the preparations. And of course, we did talk about that. It's part and parcel of our news main stories that we have for you today. And there will be provincial celebrations happening across the country in all the 10 provinces, but the main one will be happening in Harare at the National Heroes Acre, which the president will preside over. And coming to see, of course, what is obtaining, and also in the Herald, quite a number of stories that you would find, a number of vacancies as well. So you want to make sure that you get a piece of this paper. Don't miss out on opportunities in this this paper. But of course, we'll get to the back page of the Herald. This is the back page. Scotland march on. So Scotland, of course, that's the story where they defeated Greenfield at Sakuva in Mutare. Ndiraya voted coach of the month, as well as Machope. Timian Machope has been voted the player of the month as well. And then bruised chevrons seek relief, and bruised and battered Zimbabwe's national cricket team have a lot to learn from the disappointments they have experienced in the last few weeks against top opposition, that being against New Zealand and South Africa, and a heavy burden for Courtney. And of course, once again, Zimbabwe's Davis Cup team find themselves in all too familiar. The Zimbabwe are set to host the Davis Cup Africa Group competition at Harare Sports Club this week, as aspirations of earning promotion to the World Group 2 playoff are at fever pitch. So of course, these are the sports stories that are obtaining, and I will tell you that quite a number of interesting stories in this paper. And let's see what is also happening. So there's also some sort of encouragement for us to be safe on the roads, to exercise caution on the roads, and the police control traffic along Simon Mazorodze in Harare yesterday as part of the Heroes and Defenses Holiday Safety Campaign. And of course, the police are out there on the road, so you may bump into the police if you're going to be driving. They are just there to make sure that you are safe, and they are also there to just encourage and have some good talk with drivers to not to overspeed and not to do anything that can potentially put them in harm's way. Now, here is the H Metro. The H Metro, you can trust H Metro to bring you some of the most interesting social stories happening around the country and of the road. Notorious robbers nabbed. So just to give you a snippet of these robbers, they have been nabbed. What did they do? 5 men who were robbing motorists at Detour have been arrested. Bonman Ziweni, who's age 37, Believe Shumba 40, David Ratsauka 31, Peter Chinimbiti 25, and Delight Gwanyanya 33 were arrested for a series of robberies in Beitbridge. In a statement, the Zimbabwe Republic Police Criminal Investigation Department CID spokesperson Detective Inspector Rachel Muteweri said they are now clearing a total of 8 robbery cases in Beitbridge, as well as 2 cases committed using similar tactics in Mwenenzi. And of course, during the period extending from April to July 2025, the gang targeted slow-moving vehicles at a detour along Beitbridge Gwanda Road, said Deputy Inspector Muteweri. So, of course, like we always say, if you are in Zimbabwe and you're doing some of these notorious things, you will get caught. It's just a question of time, but otherwise you will definitely get caught and the law will catch up with you. Of course, now, so that's the headline, H Metro, and back page, Scotland sailed through. And let's see what's in the middle of the H Metro page. So, of course, quite a number of entertainment stories as well in the H Metro. So, from beyond the borders as well. So, quite a number of interesting stories. Man charged with murdering his daughter, aged 4. A man who allegedly assaulted his 4-year-old daughter, who subsequently died, has been described as a good guy who always greeted people in his community. Dressed in black pants and grey hoodie, he briefly appeared in the Protea Magistrate Court on Friday, charged with attempted murder and compelled rape. Police said in a statement on Friday the child had died in a hospital after allegedly being assaulted on Wednesday. The case docket has been changed to murder and additional charge of rape has been added, police said. So you want to get some of these interesting stories for just $1. Then you get yourself a piece of this nice publication. Quite a number of opportunities in this paper as well, together with the Herald. These are the stories making the front and back pages of our newspapers.